welcome back to my channel, Plain Not Jane. I am Plain Not Jane, and you, my friend, have tuned into this week's 7. This week's 7 is a video series highlighting lessons learned and observations made in my life over the last 7 days. And this week's 7 starts now. Number 1. It is still a challenge for me to do nothing. For those that don't know, and most probably don't, I've been MIA because it's almost 2 months ago now, I had a surgery. And as part of my recovery, I was instructed to take it easy. Easier said than done. It is, even though I was in pain, even though I really was not physically able to do much, I still felt guilty for doing nothing. It seems that that's an ongoing battle for me, but I am getting a little better. I am learning that I have to sometimes do nothing. I'm learning that it's okay, and I'm also learning to give myself a pass. It's okay if you don't conquer the world in a day, Julie. It's okay. Number 2. I got a haircut. So, a little bit of a backstory. I am one of those women who suffers from postpartum hair loss. With each one of my children, I've got 3 children that I birthed. With each one of them, my hair fell out all over, but it was especially noticeable at the perimeter. Like, I had like this ring of baldness with all 3 of my kids. Here's where it gets really interesting. The 2 youngest children are only 20 months apart. Literally 20 months apart. Just as my hair was recovering from my son being born, that's when I had my daughter, my youngest daughter rather, and my hair fell out again. Long story short, my hair was basically 2 lengths. I had the part that had grown for a couple of years, and it was probably shoulder length once I blew it out. And then I had the hair that was recovering, the hair that had fallen out not once but twice within a 2-year period. And that hair was basically probably this long. Initially, I just thought, you know what, I don't want to cut it, but I just got sick of dealing with it. I got sick of always having to put it up into some type of style in order to look halfway decent. So yeah, I made that appointment and we cut and relaxed it. I am gonna let it grow back. I think it's cut, it's relaxed, it's actually colored because I had a lot more gray than I thought I had. Yeah, it's a haircut. We'll see how this goes. Number 3. It is so easy for us to get mad at folks and say, well, they weren't there for me or they didn't support me. But how often do you stop to ask yourself, did I let them know? Before you get mad at people for not being there for you, for not checking in on you, ask yourself, did I let them know? Did I reach out and say, hey, I've got this coming up and it really would mean a lot to me to have you there? Did I let them know that I needed them? So, before you holler about people not caring about you, not checking up on you, not supporting you, first, ask yourself, did I let them know that I needed them? Did I let them know that I needed some help? Did I let them know that I wanted their support? Number 4. The right light bulbs can make a huge difference. Okay, so I could not figure out why my living room just looked drab all the time. We painted, it's a nice light gray, like a really light shade of gray. I love the shade of gray, actually. I really like the shade of gray. But anyway, I decluttered, we got rid of some furniture pieces. I just couldn't figure out why the room always looked drab. Then it hit me. Light. I needed more light in the room. I was not using light bulbs that were bright enough. And here's the thing, most of the time when we shop for light bulbs, we look at the watts. Look at the lumens on the light bulb. That tells you just how bright it is. Not how much energy it's using, but how bright it is. I went to the store, I bought a couple of high lumen light bulbs, and it has made a huge difference. So, if you have a room that feels dark and cavernous, even before you start getting rid of stuff, because we know I like to collect things, so I'm not going to encourage you to get rid of stuff. But, if your room feels dark and drab, try some high lumen light bulbs. That might do the trick. Number 5, you eventually have to just accept people for who they are and govern yourself accordingly. For example, that relative that only calls when they want to hit you up for money, just don't even bother getting mad at them. Just, if you answer the phone, just go ahead and be prepared to ask them how much they need. Or that friend that consistently chooses men that dog her out, and her taste in men is like not even close to changing. Like, don't even kick yourself, don't even kick her. Just keep a tissue ready for the next time she suffers a heartbreak. At the end of the day, we can't change who people are. The only thing that we can change is how we react and interact with them. Number 6. Do you have a hobby yet? Have you gotten a hobby yet? Have you gotten a hobby yet? A hobby can be any activity that you enjoy. It can be collecting items. It can be a sport, music, and art. It can be reading. It can be writing. It can be learning something. I mean, to be honest, people watching can be a hobby. It might be a creepy hobby, but a hobby nonetheless. And the funny thing about a hobby is that you really don't even have to be good at it. So, if you haven't found a hobby yet, try to find one. Make some time to try some things, to find something that you enjoy doing. And then just do it. And finally, number 7. Fall has finally arrived. Well, the autumnal equinox has occurred. It still ain't cool, I'm just gonna be honest. I actually had on shorts and a t-shirt when I went out earlier today. It's still summer here. Like, that's just how it is. But anyway, technically fall is here, and I am excited. Fall is a pleasurable time of year for me. You know, you can start breaking out the fuzzy socks and fuzzy pajamas, and it's appropriate now to drink hot tea and all that good stuff. Autumn also means that those disrespectful trees will be dropping all of their leaves once again. Now, I have to be real. I gotta be real about it. Those leaves really have gotten the best of us every year. Even those times that I thought I had it under control, I really didn't. I thought I had it under control. I was under the illusion that I was in control. But no, the leaves still ran rampant. They still had their way, and they were still very, very disrespectful. But, as always, this year I'm hopeful. I'm not pregnant. Yay. I have rakes already. And I have an additional leaf blower. So we'll have not 1 but 2 leaf blowers available and at the ready this year. So hopefully this will be the year that we triumph over the leaves. Alright, that's been this week's 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you didn't, keep on going and don't come back. Also, make sure you click below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this week's 7 cooking videos, DIY projects, and good old family foolery. So until next time, go where you're celebrated, not just tolerated. Be safe. Bye-bye. And here I am.